Think I'm back. Wow. Seems to be working now. Not sure. We'll find out. That was weird. However, when I restarted it, Windows Update was telling me, reminding me about something. That was weird though. Far beyond the last outpost point, breaking past the limits they drew. All right, I'm going to get back aboard, and before I move on, I want to make sure that it didn't re-enumerate the stuff. Deep in the night when the engines. Let me test an alert and see. My heart beats with if we get sound here. This is just a test of a raid. FBI, open up! I'm racing past the borderlines into the great unknown, finding planets no one's seen, making each one my own. I'm not confident that the sound came through. Try that again. FBI, open up!
Wake up.
Okay, now it's working.
Ryle_ is rating. Forcing 42 victims to suffer through your stream.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that's a different. The FBI is a audio file. The text-to-speech stuff comes through SpeakerBot, and it sometimes, even though it says it's the right audio source, it doesn't work unless I reassociated it. So. I think we're good now. Alright, let's try EDD Discovery up. Man. Do all this preparation to get everything's working and then all the too far, but I had to know what's out there. Good. Now the only thing is the route. I'm sure
Distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous samples.
Good to know since I have all 3 samples already. No, TTS shouldn't duck the music. It's just the my microphone. Charts and maps, mark where I've been.
User Anonymous _CMDR says this is a test of the emergency poodle system.
Looks like that worked. At least I heard it. I saw the audio level changing on the SpeakerBot thing, so I assume that came to the stream okay. Jeez, that was weird. One last thing. Bringing voice attack up. Don't really use voice attack except to give me the next. Do this. Finish. Here we go. Next system en route.
Good, you're aboard. We should head out, and soon.
Next system en route. I don't think that worked. Next system en route. Oh my, such a pain. I'll deal with it when I get up and, oh, I guess it did work. Well, you know, I didn't need to, because when it redid the route, it, okay. Right there, so. When it replotted it did that automatically. Now, thanks for your feedback there, Anonymous. Kind of hard to do some of this stuff, not knowing if it's working or not.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Against all odds and warnings, following this force.
Frameshift drive charging.
New worlds keep
Well, why is that so much weaker? The other one seemed louder than that announcement. That was weird.
every new horizon.
Jumping to the next system.
Straight and true.
40 years, huh? Yeah, that was weird though. All of a sudden, it just like, it was almost like Bishop. I'm assuming y'all heard that.
Complying.
Of course, I don't have my scanner.
Fuel scooping complete.
One's had eardrums. I guess it does work then.
Some call it madness to venture so far, but they've never felt the calling, never chased.
How you doing this evening, Bishop? Welcome in. You guys should know Bishop. He streams Elite. Sometimes. Evidently he was... Well, I've been seeing you play Minecraft. I didn't... Yeah, I did. I saw you playing Fortnite also. I didn't know you played Fortnite. I did notice you playing a lot of Minecraft, though.
Pulls me further into
Got here anything good?
the boundaries that kept me safe at home. There's a force that guides me through the endless black.
Oh, your wife got you Fortnite? Okay. Or Minecraft. No, I thought Fortnite was free to play, but okay, got you Minecraft. Okay. Oh, this looks like a bust. Yeah, I don't know if you were here a while ago, Bishop. My keyboard or something started doing weird stuff. I disembarked from the ship and all of a sudden I couldn't move and stuff. I ended up rebooting. Tried restarting the game, but that didn't work. I ended up rebooting, and that seems to have fixed it for now.
Scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Something pulls me forward. I can't
I don't know if I can. I don't really blame the game, but well, everything seemed to be working in the other windows, but.
Adjusting for
Well, that's not true. That's not true because I went to the chat window and tried to type a message that I'll be back, and it wasn't showing me anything when I was typing. So maybe if I just would have unplugged the keyboard and plugged it back in, it might have fixed it. I don't know. But the mouse doesn't seem to be working right either, so I don't know what's going
completing
on.
system scan for cartography.
That reboot seemed to have fixed it. For now.
the edge of everything I've known.
Fuel scooping.
18 bodies here. One feel lucky. I'll show you where I'm at right now. I'm going around the galaxy. Literally, I'm doing a loop around the galaxy. I'm about a quarter of the way through on the western side of the galaxy right now. Let me put some distance between me and this star and I'll show you where I'm at. Just doing it because I can.
What lies beyond the edge of everything I know. The signals fade to silence.
You see the bubble over here, Beagle Point over there. So I'm about a quarter of the way. When I get here, I'll be about a quarter of the way. This is my next waypoint, so
What lies beyond the edge of
think about, let me bring up EDD Discovery back up to, okay, it'll tell me, as soon as it gets through reading my history, it'll tell me how far I am from Sol. It'd be about 36, 37, 38,000 light years from Sol, as the crow flies. It's still loading. I have. I am 35,000 light years from Sol right now, and I'll show you my colonization because I can do that. I only have one system that I've done, but after the latest update, it finally started making some tritiums, and that's what I was happy about that. What is it doing? Okay. I wanted my map view there. Hey, Mark Gamer. This is my system, though, that I've colonized. Got 2 asteroid bases, one in this ring, one in this ring. This one has some tritium hotspots. I've got a installation, several orbital things, and a couple of settlements over here. So, I don't know. It seems to. I mean, I haven't checked my messages to see how much I got. When's the payments come out for the architecture? Oh, there we go. That's what was this one, the first? 40, almost 500,000 credits. I hope it's more now that they've tweaked things a little bit. Next neat tick is tomorrow. Isn't today Wednesday? Isn't it tonight? I always get confused whether it's actually Wednesday night for me or no, it's got to be Wednesday night. Because the last update thing confused me because they did the update and the next day they did the server tick and I was like, what? Why didn't they just combine all of that?
Body B2.
Another water world, which I'll probably ignore.
High value body.
4 hours? Okay, that's about right. I'm glad I started streaming earlier than, I mean... Did y'all see Commander McCann's YouTube video about he resigned from the Elite Partner? I wonder what that was about.
Body B4.
Possibly Stratum Tectonica there. We'll see. We'll go see.
Meets mapping criteria. Landable and terraform.
He left the Elite Partner program to resign from it. So.
High value body. Body
McCann.
Carbon dioxide atmospheric
McCann, you know, the big AX guy.
with atmosphere.
I got the impression because he made a bunch of comments about he wasn't going to bow to pressure. He was always going to do his content fair and some other stuff. And
high value body.
I don't know if he was trying to imply, he didn't want to break any NDAs or anything, but he trying to imply that FDev wasn't being forthright about something, or maybe it's something he did. I don't know. Don't want to read words into it. I just think that's very odd because he's quite a large, you know, voice of the Elite Dangerous community on AX and stuff, and RXI and YouTube. Hang on a second, I'll tell you his actual name here in a minute. Get this last one out of the way.
System discovery complete.
We're gonna go to
First
B4.
body to map is A8.
Me. Well, I don't know. He might have been. He's a pretty big time guy. Find.
Looking back at where we started, never thought I'd go this far. Breaking free from what they told me.
Find it on the
Something
road
calls
from. Here it is.
what they told me. Something calls from distant stars. Every pulling stronger than the down.
Oh, I didn't watch it on this account. I watched it on my other account. Okay, I can fix that. Let me. Maybe I can. I'll just get lucky. Here it is. Here's a link to his video. If you know him, I don't know. I don't know him, but I watch his videos, and he's in the big time. Okay, we're going to go to B4 and see if there's bacteria or stratum tectonic. One of the two.
Every star becomes a witness to the path I'm blazing through. Every signal getting weaker.
I'm glad I'm not an elite partner. I guess. I don't know.
No one's been this way before. There's no map where I'm going.
I'm just a player. I'm not big enough to be a partner in anything, and probably in reality I don't want to be. I don't really care if I get advanced. Notice I'm going to zoom right by here, I think. Maybe not. I think the biggest benefit about being an elite partner is early access to ships and things. I guess so you can come out and say how great the new things are and stuff. I don't know. That may be part of the thing. Is he didn't have any qualms about saying what was bad and what was good. Respect that. I think he had a big role probably in them looking at the video stutter issue. Have our fingers crossed here and hope we get stratum T. Either Orosys bacterium or stratum tectonica with only one biosignal. So. However, with this particular variant of bacteria, the odds are higher that it's stratum tectonica. It's Cerebus, and it would not be a really good chance, but we'll see.
Silence.
Stars over there, so come around to it. Let's just go zooming by it, shall we? Let's just get a nice little loop around and. That's again. Professional pilot here. Do not try this at home, folks.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Oh joy. Yeah, Mark, watch that video and let me know what you think. I mean, I don't know how to interpret his reasons, you know. He doesn't really go into his reasons, so.
New planets below, strange colors.
Probably useless to speculate it, but I suspect that there was some type of conscious cognitive dissonance or something between his beliefs and FDev's. I don't know. Hopefully he'll still post a lot of content about Elite Dangerous though. He says he's going to. Well, that's fair. I don't know him. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we're buds or anything. I've only watched probably 7 or 8 of his videos, but during the Thargoid War, he was really big on organizing and getting people together to fight Thargoids. I did not notice that. Bishop. Can't blame him though. I mean, if he's a real content creator and stuff, and that's his source of income, I can understand that, being a business person, and if that's the case. I mean, I, on the other hand, I don't make any substantial income from this, so I don't. My cares are few. I just want the game to work.
Mapping complete. Next body to map is B3.
And it's bacteria. Next system en route.
Locking next star system.
That worked flawlessly.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ads are going to run for another 40 seconds.
Adjusting for jump.
2, 1, engage.
Put the kitty cat cam up during the ad. Or longer.
Stars are vast,
Analyst.
never last.
Fuel scooping.
Beyond fear,
25 bodies.
chart the way. Day by day, guide me true.
Fuel scooping.
Past systems new, ancient light.
Worried there for a moment that it wasn't going to get a good scoop. I might go closer, but it looks like it made it.
Endless sight.
I think the ad should be over now. Didn't miss much. That was just bacteria on that planet. So moved on to the next system.
Scanners beam.
Cat cam up. Ain't right by my door. I can hear.
Pioneer, atmosphere, far and near. Mark the course, no remorse.
They're playing. They like to fight amongst. They play fight a lot amongst themselves.
Got me true, past systems new, ancient life, future bright. Got me true.
Hopefully we'll find something good here.
Into night.
Alright, yeah, thanks for dropping in and the jump scare. Everyone appreciated that. Thank you. You were just testing it, I know. Just make sure it was still working with all the problems I was having earlier. Yeah, it's a moral imperative. Well, I thought it was Ocker 7 for a minute because he usually does it. Who was it? Vagabond Soul did it. I think it was Vagabond Soul did it the other day.
Take the chance.
A lot of times it doesn't start on me too bad unless I have the speakers turned up.
Something
Kind of plan. There. There's a gas giant somewhere. Hey! Dan Gamer, whatever. Marks come online. Alright, well, they were well spent. Where's this gas giant hiding at? There's got to be a green gas giant here for me somewhere.
Guide me through.
I will be so thrilled if I find a green gas giant. 'Cause that's on my bucket list. I've never come across one organically. I've been to one because I even have a screenshot of it when I visited one, but I've never found one on my own that I put my name on, you know?
Guide me through.
Many bodies. Here we go. Let's. Good. Yeah, I have a platinum hotspot in my colonization system. I'm mining for that someday. Only mining I've ever done really is tritium.
Every jump takes me further.
Yes.
Getting closer to who I'll be. Looking back at who I was. For these stars became my home. Each one
Well,
I find,
no green gas giant, I guess.
each one I find sets
Nope.
something free.
Definitely not green. So you're doing deep core? Never done the blow apart the asteroid things. I did one just to do it, and I wasn't very successful. There's a little bit of skill involved to learn. I have not mastered that yet.
Not just
But I have all the equipment for it.
Scan complete.
who I am.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now. Different person than before. These worlds have opened up my core.
Leaving system.
2, 1.
Each one of mine finds something in me.
Cat settled down, or
Finds
they got two speeds, you know, leaping and zooming.
Scanner activated.
through asteroid field stars.
Feels great.
I don't pay attention to what I'm doing here.
Feels
I
great. Complete.
don't want to die this far from the origin point. Didn't even notice how many bodies were here.
I understand the last.
System scan complete.
Why didn't it auto honk? Oh, I didn't have the window unfocused. The OBS because I'm resizing the window. Okay. Nothing here but stars.
Charging.
If I don't have I mean, if I've got anything other than the game as the frontal focus, voice attack crap stuff doesn't work.
Jumping to next system.
2, 1.
These kittens sure are getting to be big. They're like little, little cats now almost. I was talking to a lady in the grocery store. Told me to get cat food, and we were talking cats, and I offered her a kitten.
Fuel scooping.
He suggested I
System scan
call up the Humane Society and tell them I brought a feral cat in when it was freezing and she had babies, and they'll fix them for free and stuff.
complete.
Guess I'll give that a try and see.
All alone out
I
in
really
the
want to get the
black.
mama cat fixed, though. I don't want this to happen again. I know it honked, I just didn't see the count. So,
There's someone reaching.
probably 2 stars.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I'm never alone. Every signal sent
Found some crystal shards the other day. Another, no, 2 of them actually.
Course adjustment.
One of them was in complete darkness, but another one wasn't. It's normal. But that's when I discovered I did not have an SRV. I was going to get in the SRV and shoot them and scoop them up. You know, see what kind of materials they were and stuff. And I went, oh, I didn't bring an SRV with me.
Scanning now.
Who does that? Who goes on an expedition or exploration and don't take an SRV? In my defense, I was playing with the jump range on this Mandalay and I was taking things on and off, and I guess I forgot to
Fuel scooping
put it back on.
1,000 light years out, but I'm never alone. Every signal.
Okay, I'll make sure I was far enough from the star before I do this. So I ended up shooting the crystal shards with my rifle, or pistol, and then going back to the ship and looking at contacts just to see that it was dropping ruthenium, or whatever it's called. I was thinking if it was dropping something like yttrium or something. I need to check. I did go gather some materials before I started this trip, and I went to a material trader, you know, raw material trader, to get some materials to make sure I had FSD injection materials. Because I had to do, you know, use some jumponium or something, make sure I had a sufficient supply. I mean, I had, like, I could do 4 advanced, you know, jumps beforehand. I can do about 25. Yeah, all my stuff's on the carrier. But I'm not going back for it. And I'm a little far for the carrier to bring the carrier to me, especially since I can't reload the tritium depot remotely. Yes, the carrier is full of tritium. You know, I just, I parked it about 5,000 light years south of the bubble, and that's where I'm going to end up at. I'm just taking this loop around, and I'll loop back around, go to the carrier. I have to decide what I'm going to do when I get around Beagle Point. I've been to Beagle Point, but there's a place, go to the, like, basically the northernmost part of the galaxy there. You have to use jumponium and stuff to get to it. So since I regret not doing it last time I was at Beagle Point, so I might
Nitrogen atmospheric landable.
I might do that
Landable
this
with
trip.
atmosphere.
Lyra's Song? I have no idea where Lyra's Song is. I can show you on the... Okay, I can show you now. There's nothing here anyway. I'll show you where I'm at on the map. I'm about a quarter of the way around on the west side. See where I'm at? I'm right here. Beagle Point's over here to the right. The bubble's here to the left. So when I get to my waypoint here, I'll be about a quarter, you know, of the way. I don't know where Lyra's Song is. Where's that at? To the top of what? Over here by Beagle Point? And am I missing something?
First design in distant worlds. Heartbeat faster than the drive.
Oh, okay. Duh. Okay, region. I see what you're talking about. Don't mind me. Professional streamer here and elite player. Anything good out here that I should go look for? I mean, I've got nothing but time. I already checked these, right? Okay.
Frame shift drive charging.
I don't want to go, I'm trying not to go much closer in. I was having some trouble plotting a route even to here though. So I went down a little bit. I was down or above. I was not on the galactic plane, so I moved closer to the galactic plane. So there's a more denser stars.
That's quite something.
Kept running into issues plotting a course, so hopefully when I get to my waypoint I can figure out what I'm gonna do. If worst comes to worst, I'll make it closer into the center where the stars are
Scanning for
denser. But
information.
Fuel scooping.
if I can't get the route plotter to plot me something, I'll try Spanch or something and see if it can figure out a route. Even if I have to use some injection or something, as long as I can get across, you know. There are 12 bodies here. I've never really been out here either. I have been near here. I think I have something bookmarked. I don't remember what it was though. Oh yeah, see, I've only been there. I don't remember what it was there that was there though, because I went past Hawkins Gap and stuff, and I ran out. I left the carrier back here, and I came over here for something. I don't know if it was some mollusks or if I came over here and made a waypoint, then there's got to be something there for me to have gone and see. I wish that you could put a comment on their bookmarks, you know, or something, so you could you know, have some information about what they are. You know, oftentimes I will add it to the beginning of the location, like my colonized system. I called it Mine, M-I-N-E. I can find it on here, and where what sector is, I just added Mine before it. But it'd be nice if you could add like a note or something, so that you could just click on it, you know, and see what, you know, what type of information or something, you know, about it. Let's see, there's 12 bodies here. Let's see what's here real quick.
Pierce the void, new worlds to be employed. Your scanners paint the way through cosmic spray.
I did play with the Anonymous, if you're still there. I did play with the ducking recovery, you know, attack and stuff. But I noticed when I watched my stream the other day, it was recovering a little fast, and I'd pause in between sentences trying to think of what to say next, and the music would come back up before and then I'd start talking, it would drop it down, and that was just annoying to me. So I slowed down the time for it to come back. I found a couple of systems now that had 2 water worlds in them. Nothing special about that, I guess, but I haven't found any Earth-like, so that may be what the bookmark I have over there was.
Argon atmospheric landable with life.
Bacterium fonticula. Don't worry about that. But for a while there, every time I found an Earth-like, I would put a bookmark. Then I started putting ELW at the beginning of them or something, or somewhere in the description of it to I could figure out what the bookmark was for.
Frameshift drive charging.
Will they remember
At least I can see some stars now. A couple of times during this trip, I couldn't really see any stars. I mean, it's not uncommon from what I do. A lot of times I go way far out. You know, when you're traveling, it's always nice to have some options.
Analyzing now.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I'm just getting planetary codex entries. That's what it's about, though, Mark. It's not just, to me, not just the codex entries. It's just to go to where I or someone else hasn't gone before. Doesn't look going to be very good, but we'll see. You should refuse to do it boldly. I'm trying to decide if when I get my Beagle Point or something, I'll either find a DSSA fleet carrier or something, or go. I'm gonna to turn in what I have in case I want to get rambunctious and try something that might kill me. And that's why it's important every once in a while, even if there's nothing really worth getting, to go do a first footfall. Because even if you die, the first footfall still remains. You may lose your data, but you can't take away your first footfall.
Body A3. Methane atmospheric landable with life.
Bacterian
May host a new
past
person codex
fonticula.
entry. Landable
System
with
scan
atmosphere.
complete.
Body A5. Argon atmosphere.
Nothing I want
landable with life.
here.
Frameshift
Landable
drive
with
charging.
atmosphere.
Like cats are on top of the cage now. They like to climb on things. That's why I left. Initially I had them in that cage when they were babies.
Jumping to next system.
But I put stuff on top of it and a carpet on the side of it to make it easier for them to climb up. I've since discovered they don't need that carpet. They can climb that cage just fine. Pretty much climb anything that they can sink their claws into. Including me, my legs.
Completing system scan. Stand by.
Oh, you're not too far from where 2020's been playing at. I think he went the other direction. Isn't he on the other side of the galaxy? Because I thought I was going to overtake him or something, but I think he's on the other side of the galaxy. He was doing a loop around or something, but I guess he's mining for tritium or something. He's got his fleet carrier with him, so his entourage is probably mining for tritium. I know if I was doing it by myself and had to mine for tritium that often or that much, I'd be in one spot for a long time mining. I can't mine that long. I can't stand mining too much. I think we've had this discussion now. 100 tons, 150 tons is about my patience limit, Unless it's going really, really good. Not running out of HMCs here. Yeah.
Another day out here alone.
Body 8. Argon atmosphere.
That's one of the things I do when I'm
life.
taking my carrier around. If I'm while I'm out exploring, I'll mine some rings, or not mine them, but map something with rings to see if there's a tritium hotspot or something, just in case.
Frameshift drive charging.
Stars reach
If I'm planning on going way out. Kind of glad I did in the last trip. I only had a kiloton of tritium left when I got back, and I had mined about a kiloton of tritium, so
Adjusting for jump.
it would have been pretty tight if I had to mine. But I would have been close enough to, go get some from the bubble and bring it back, I think that 50 or 60 jumps wouldn't take care of in a T9 or something.
Gathering
I probably wouldn't do it in a
information.
T9. I'd probably take my Python or something that has a better jump range. Then let the carrier jump another 500 light years closer.
Fuel sweeping
Year
complete.
across leaves Earth further behind.
Where is this carrier at now? I mean, where are y'all hanging out at?
I touched down on new ground.
I have to get further from that star, though.
Alien sunset.
Oh, I mean, you're online right now, aren't you? You in open? I'm in open.
They said
You over there?
deep beyond imagination.
Okay.
But every new world I discover speaks in pure
Oh yeah, I've been over here a lot. You see it, Erickson Stars out there. You've probably been there. If you haven't been there though, this bookmark here, you're close to it. This location right here. I think that's it. Has the type Q07 anomaly. Yeah, you see, because I went over here, did all the stuff, and I saw it posted on Twitter about it, and I said, I can do that. It's like 12,000 light years, 11,000 light years between here and there. But you're close to it. You can run over there and see it. The only thing, if you haven't been there and seen it, is when you drop into the system, the notable stellar phenomena shows up on your nav panel. It does not show up with an FSS. But it's worth doing, if you're that close and you haven't seen something like that and you just want to. Only 57,000 light years from me right now. You're pretty far out though. You're about, what, 50,000 from the bubble? Yeah, you're about the same distance I am almost. I mean, well, it's right there. But yeah, I can,
and I, our paths intertwined.
I don't know if I labeled anything. I don't think I did. That's it right there. Guess I can type it here. Not responsible for typos though.
These empty spaces call, and I must answer all through asteroid fields and solar winds.
I have a really short video about it on YouTube. May have it post. I'm sure the information's in that video somewhere too. But it's worth seeing it. That's that little glowing. They're just a little glowing ball,
That's where I make my home, breaking through.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I do that all the time. I copy things from the clipboard to the clipboard all the damn time. Jesus. See if I typed it right. There. And yeah, that's the right system. I just Googled it and it shows up a Q07 anomaly. Oh, you're welcome. No, it's worth checking out if you've never seen anything like that, just at least one time. I like it when people tell me where things like the lightning clouds and Lagrange. I mentioned I want to go see those someday. Somebody in chat goes, there's some right here and they're not far from the bubble, and by golly, I went and saw them. It was cool. Ads are going to be running in 45 seconds. You won't miss much. Promise. Now, if you don't want to go to see the anomaly, just go see my video. And I'm way too close to this damn star. There's going to be something hiding behind it. Oh, you got luck. Big old star, too. More items. Here they are.
Body 7.
Bacteria.
Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
Systems.
Landable with atmosphere.
This bacteria. Whole million credits. Negative.
Frameshift drive charging.
I've made about 1.5 billion so far in data. I have not been doing much exobiology. That's why tonight and tomorrow I plan on doing a lot more exobiology. Like now, instead of doing, I usually travel like 10 systems, and then I would concentrate on doing some exobiology or scanning things. I'm pretty much scanning everything in this route right now. Hopefully I'll come across something unique, to me at least. Or profitable,
Compiling data for cartography.
Endless sublime.
Fuel scooping.
On past the no
13
one's
bodies.
coming. The scanners light up like new
It's
worlds
a star tiny. Kitty cats are all sleeping.
10,000 stars are calling out my name through westward fields and
I like the way they two of them are on top of the age, and two of them right here at the bottom.
following where
I wasn't kidding them. They have 2 speeds. They go from zooming to nap time.
shore life forms we've never seen before.
Far enough from this star.
The data streams back home to base. While I press on through time and space.
Down
The
these
edge is burning strong. Each jump propels me on towards where I belong.
Okay.
10,000 stars are calling out my name through asteroid fields and solar flame. This is the life I chose to lead, following where the stars
Much to
will
be seen here. My name on some things, look like.
breaking trails to kingdom come. Every scan and every flight shows what lies beyond our sight. For those who dare to make believe into the stars.
One.
System scan.
10,000 stars are
Frameshift
calling
drive
out my
charging.
59 more jumps to the next waypoint. Well, I didn't post this waypoint on Discord either. Plenty of time for that.
4,
Vectors.
3, 2,
Was not the waypoint I wanted. I actually tried to post select one much further away, like 19,000 light years away. Like I said, route plotting problems. So is what it is.
Scan starting. Stand by.
fuel scooping.
3 bodies, 1 star, 2 stars. Yeah, high middle or guess? It's a high middle.
Empty space through the window. Lost count of the planets below. Can't remember Earth's gravity.
System
Starting
scan
to forget who
That's
I
not
used
a-
to be.
Frameshift drive charging.
Transmission lost in position, like it's behind me. No one can feel. Too far from home. Too far from home. Too far
The other day I was sitting out there with the kittens, just kind of sitting there cross-legged. All 4 of them got up in my lap, and all 4 of them were purring at the same time. Sounded phenomenal. Little black kitten, the tuxedo cat, he can purr loud too.
Scanning.
His daddy purred loud too.
Fuel scooping.
Might be a she cat, I don't know.
Fuel scooping complete.
idea of the sex of these. One's got an orange cat. It was a kitten that I captured. It was a feral, semi-feral litter. And I captured it, and I thought it was a female, so I called it Erica. And then it developed testicles. So I renamed him to Eric. Good cat. He was a big old cat, though. The softest belly fur. Hell, I like cats, right?
Body 1.
I do have a dog, too.
Neon-rich atmospheric
And a
landable.
fat pit bull.
Landable with atmosphere.
Not having a lot of luck finding good life out here, though. Just stuck in that region where I was finding the stratum tectonica. Not adverse to if I start finding a couple of good items to start checking adjacent systems.
Body 5. Neon atmospheric landable. Landable with atmosphere.
Now, Mart, how far is that system from you? You look like you're probably about 8,000 light years, if even that. I say that's near you. You know,
Jumping to next
to me
system.
that's next door. You know, I have no qualms at all. Like saying, hey, I'm going to go run over there. 100 or 200 jumps to go see something, take a few pictures, and start heading back. You know. You know, when if you go there looking for it, that's just like finding mollusks and everything else. You have to. There's the main thing in the notables, which is usually those spiky things and stuff. But you have to drive around till the contact starts showing up. Oh yeah, 4K is nothing. You notice the count was chatting. Not a multitasker. Okay, 11. 11's a good number. Won't take too long. Oh, we got nothing. We'll see. Didn't say we got nothing. We won't know if we have nothing or not until we scan it.
Span like years.
I think it's kind of funny. Some people don't want to go very far to do things. I'm like, nothing but time, you know. Bacterium fonticula.
Landable with life.
More bacterium fonticula.
Body 9. Argon atmospheric.
None of it's even good stuff.
Landable with atmosphere.
Friendship drive charging.
No one can replace our echoes span light years.
Jumping to next system.
I tell you what really spoils you is the Super Cruise override. Man. I don't know about you, but there have been times though when I go, that's too far to Super Cruise. You know, something that's 300,000 or 400,000 light seconds away. You know, I'm like, nothing there really, probably. You know. But the Super Cruise override, that's like, just a couple minutes to get there. 23 bodies. Found one that had 69 bodies the other day. You got 69, 61 or 69. I think it's 69 now. Largest system I ever had the pleasure of scanning myself. Didn't find anything worthwhile there either. That did not surprise me. 'Cause normally, to me, big systems usually don't have much of anything worthwhile. Would have been great for colonization, though. Except it's 35,000 light years from the bubble. It's probably going to take a while before the colonization stuff expands this far out. Sure it will someday, though, if the game stays in existence long enough. It'd be nice if they'd open up the colonization from Colonia. Assume that
Body 7.
you can't.
Meets mapping criteria. High value body. Body 7A. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
Two bios,
Meets mapping criteria.
bacteria and
Landable
stratum.
and terraformable.
Nothing of any good value,
Landable with
though.
atmosphere. High value body.
That's Frigus and Palus. Not gonna worry about it. But maybe there'll be something else.
Body 5. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable.
That's a good start. Now if you just find a sulfur dioxide with some life. Yes, damn it. Is it green? No. So I'd even be happy to find one of those that's brownish with pink and green. As long as it's got some green. Count that as a win. I really would prefer to find a solid green one, you know what I mean? But
Body 9. Meets mapping criteria. High value body. Body 8.
3
Meets
chances
mapping criteria.
left.
High value body.
This is not good.
System scan.
Discovery complete. First body to map is 7A.
Frame check drive charging.
I don't really have any qualms at all going a couple of 100,000 light seconds now, though. And with the third-party tools like Elite Observatory and stuff, you know, and it gives you a clue of what life is actually there. Helps you evaluate that decision a lot better, you know, whether it's worth the effort or the chance of, you know, finding it there.
As you like.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Nothing here, just the star.
Fuel scooping complete. Frame shift drive charging.
Leaving system.
3, 2, 1.
Velocity reached. Scan starting. Stand by.
Fuel scooping.
26.
Fuel scooping complete.
Got a couple of orbit lines that mean some stars here. We'll scan a couple of places. Let's see what we got.
Body A6.
Possibly stratum
Carbon
tectonica.
dioxide,
We'll go
atmospheric
check
landable
that
with
and
life.
see. Bacteria or
Landable with
stratum.
atmosphere.
Probably the bacteria, but you never know.
Body A5. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable. Meets mapping criteria.
Give me one with two
Landable and
biosignals.
terraformable. Landable with atmosphere. High value body.
Is it the green gas giant? Is it? Is it? Is it? No. No. Denied. Yeah, would have swore there'd be rock clusters there, but guess not.
Body B5. Ammonia atmospheric landable with life.
Yeah, it's
Landable
bacteria,
with
possibly
atmosphere.
bacteria, concha, frutexa, fungoidia, and tussock. 2, 3, 4. I'm sure the concha be the one that drops off. Probably won't effort that. I'll have to look at that in a minute. O's.
System discovery complete. First body to map is A5.
I almost bet that concha would drop off of B5. That's the highest paying thing. We'll go map it and see, but we'll go to A6 first. See if that's stratum tectonica or not. If it's not, I won't worry about it. Won't worry about the area. 1 million credits. Or 5 million, I guess, with the bonus.
I remember when I was afraid to leave. Everything I knew slipping away from
Gotta put my throttle at 0, and it's still gonna do this to me. And I put it before it said there was a gravity well.
Shouldn't explore. Each smile takes me deeper into
Never had these, I call them issues, skill issues, but never had these issues in my aspects. Manolite just coasts forever.
where stars guide my way. I'm never alone.
We're on the daylit side with the high hopes of finding stratum tectonica. Get some speed here.
In the spaces where there's no familiar sound.
Super duper probes. Won't need 6.
Through the silence I can feel the veil. My ship knows the way now. Through blackness so
Horrible backside shot there.
Mapping complete.
Stratum, alright.
Next body
Not
to
really
map is
widespread
A5.
though.
Body A6.
Go get
May
some.
host a high-value biological.
Definitely not spread out real far. I hope that doesn't indicate it's going to be scarcer. Usually it's very abundant.
They said I'd lose
Go over
myself
here.
out here. I found truth in emptiness. What once was strange.
Yeah, it should be fine. We'll find it. I mean, even if I have to go up to orbit and come back down,
Orbital flight.
a lot of times you find the first one, right? You know, it materializes right in front of you. You drop out of the glide. I have to go back to orbit 2 or 3 times and drop back down and have it materialize right in front of me each time. I got no problem with that. Got no real problem looking for it either. I don't like that terrain though. Look to this patch up here.
Now I send this message back to you.
Interesting.
Edge of everything we thought we knew. When you feel that calling in
CO2,
your
I meant.
soul.
Not carbon dioxide. I'm not sulfur dioxide. Maybe that explains why they like in the different terrain.
Where stars guide my way, I'm never alone in the endless ballet.
0.48 G. Kind of like real gravity. Good to know.
Where stars guide my
Right there.
way.
You ever had to go find stratum in the mountains and stuff? I actually had to one. At the on the slopes of the sides, the base of mountains. It wasn't out in the plains area. I'd about given up on trying to find it, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem finding it here. Ocker! Welcome in, Ocker. Just so you know, you're not the first one to do that tonight, slacker. This homie, your bishop, was in here a while ago and he did it. Let me park. If you guys don't know Ocker, blame him for your eardrums. He sometimes streams a real game, but lately he's been doing Farming Simulator. However, the game he has, Farming Simulator, does have some good music. Very relaxing.
Stratum tectonicus confirmed presence. Base value 19.01 million. Minimum sample distance
That
500
view.
meters. First partial sample collected.
You doing okay today, Ocker? About ready to do another 24-hour stream of Farming Simulator?
Minimum distance reached.
Okay,
You
where did it all
traveled
go?
over
Oh, look, there it
500
is.
meters
There's
from
some.
Previous sample. Second partial sample collected.
I think that's far enough over there. But and that's you over here, though.
Distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Is it going to be that way? Not let me land. Gravity here.
Sample collection complete.
Okay, we'll head over to B5 just to see what's there. I don't know if I'll go down or not on it though. If the conch is not there, I probably won't.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Right at the galaxy.
2, 1, engage.
B5. Leave it there. That's circled over here. Little blue circle on the left-hand side there. Why is it circled in blue? Ooh, that star is not very bright. How dark this is gonna be. Wasn't that far from the other systems, so it might not be too dark. I'm just having fun. It's dark on this side.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
We'll map it better if it's dark or not. I don't know if I'll go down unless there's... What's that conch there? It looks like it. Favorite pastime is to go looking for bios in the dark. Depending on what they are. I mean, things like Fonticula and stuff, things that stand up. Again, things usually aren't that hard, but things like bacteria and stuff can be a real pain. See what we got.
Surface scanned by 50%.
One probe did it. Almost.
Briefing complete.
Surface scan.
The Concha dropped off the list. Either the easy to find Fungoidia or the hard to find Fungoidia. Oh, what the hell? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh, since it says it's everywhere, maybe it's the gelada. Let's go see. If it turns out to be the stuff in the rocks, I'm probably not going to deal with it much. Some Fungoidia is in really rough terrain, but this doesn't look like it'd be too bad. Famous last words. We'll find out when we get close just how rough of terrain it is. Honestly, doesn't look too bad yet. We still are ways up. .24G. Likes the planes or if it likes roughness. Rocks are going to control me. Fungoidia through patches, sometimes quite large patches. Classic. Whoop. Fun. It's the gold, the cyan or red. Yeah, I don't know how easy that's going to be, this spot up here. I think it's lying about it being everywhere.
See your light, breaking barriers day and night.
Just checking up here because a lot of times Fungoidia, I can find it and I can't park.
Where no one dared to stay.
We'll go low and slow across here a minute and stands out.
Your courage shows us all somehow.
Not going to spend all day looking for this crap though.
We forge our path to glory. Your spirit guides us through the dark. We live to tell your
And that stands out quite a bit. I need to go 300 meters. I believe 2 samples here. Bigger monitor.
But nothing stops your endless
Try right here first.
The shots you made will never fail.
Landing gear deployed.
Each discovery
Beautiful. Does it look like it could be any smoother?
forge our path to glory. Your spirit guides us through the dark. We live to
red.
In ancient light we find
Fungoid
new
Acetus is
life.
confirmed present. Base value 1.67 million. Minimum sample distance
It's
300
gold.
meters.
Okay, well, that's
First partial sample collected.
not the good kind either. It's the cheap one.
But you showed us how to rise.
That being said, we'll hop over to the other side of this patch and see if that's far enough.
Now we follow in your
Two samples.
infinity's embrace. Between
I'm thinking not. Yeah,
Minimum
there's
distance
some more over
reached.
there, I think.
You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Looks like that was close enough. I probably could have got it from that edge. That I think the last time I found this, out in the middle of a plain like this, it was like really a white colored thing. Is real easy to spot.
Second partial sample collected.
Scanning through the black, numbers on my
Trying to see how big the
screen.
patch was. It's not a patch.
Comes back, showing what's unseen, moving closer.
You can see how night vision helps, though. The patches stand out good.
Just beyond my head, first eyes on forever, stretching
Minimum distance reached.
far and wide.
You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Horizon burns deep inside.
Good. A bit of land here or not. And on the other side of it.
Stars keep counting down as I press ahead, breaking virgin ground where no
Man, you know you wanna.
running wild, systems yet unknown.
There's some more right over there. Maybe it'll be smoother.
First eyes on forever, stretching far and wide. Every new horizon burns deep inside. We will find. We will find.
Try heading double back on the other ones.
Light a day, light a die, something new is calling. Light a day, light a die, watch the boundaries fall.
I'm gonna have to go back up to
Sample
orbit if I
collection
want to
complete.
find anything else.
Every new horizon.
Nothing here of any value, so I'm probably not going to worry about it. Concha was the only thing that had really good value. The other type of Concordia was just over 3 million. That would have been, oh well.
Landing gear rejected. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
Why I have all these tips to weapons? I have no weapons.
Looking at the stars through my window.
Frameshift drive charging.
Never thought I'd make it quite this
That's
far.
Stratum Tectonica and some Fungoidia in that system. Not bad.
4,
Leaving system.
112 million.
That's quite something.
There's no map where I'm
I don't think I have my Discovery scanner selected though. Might be a problem.
I'll be the first
Gathering information. Cartography updated.
system scan
I'll
complete.
be the first to break.
Nothing here.
Stop until I found what no one else has found.
Close enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
Radio signals.
I've only got scoopable stars in my route. Well, I don't know what it said. It was a KGB phone plus
4,
Wolf Rayet and Carbon stars.
Interstellar travel mode in green.
But I don't know what it, since I restarted the game and stuff, what it might have defaulted back to.
The answers that we're seeking, the boundaries we're breaking. That's exactly why I'm here.
Fine body.
Down.
kill swimming complete.
I'll be the first to break ground.
Get away from the star a little bit.
What no one else has found, I'll be the first. Not for glory, not doing this for fame.
Ooh.
Body 2.
The water, I mean, ammonia world's here too.
High value body. Body 3. Meets mapping criteria. High value body.
I'll be the first to touch down. I'll be the first to
Might have to do a little mapping here.
Body
Two
1.
water worlds, the ammonia
Meets
world.
mapping criteria. High value body.
what no one else has found. I'll be the first. And when others
One left.
know someone
System discovery
dared
complete.
to try.
First body to map is 1.
What is one? Two water worlds, is it ammonia? 1, 2, and 3. Nothing landable. Let's get some exploration data, right? I don't need a daylight side, it doesn't matter. I'm not going down for anything, I'm just coasting along. Yeah, coasting along. Doo-doo. Still coasting. Should have got a little closer. And probes. Try. Salty Dibble Dog has come online. Didn't make it. Didn't quite make it. Okay. Poor shooting on my part. Should have done it with 3 if I would have been accurate. I'm going to go to 2 after this.
Mapping complete.
Surface scan complete.
Next body to map is 3.
Whichever's closer. 3. Okay. There. Two must be on the other side. I hate to disturb those. I'm gonna have to take a break here fairly quickly to go to the bathroom. Wouldn't mind more coffee too. Sometimes I can slip by them without disturbing their nap too much. Other times, as soon as I walk out, they're all over me. So they're literally right outside my door.
Another star on my display, calling out from far away, calling out from far away. No one's been here before me now. I'll find a way, don't matter how. Through the dark and endless night, past the points of fading light. Every world that catches my eye makes me want to touch the sky. And I know that I was made for this. Every system holds another gift. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. Charts are blank and sensors clear. All these wonders drawing me. Let them say it can't be done, while I'm chasing distant suns. In my ship I feel
Surface scan.
alive, as these cosmic waves I ride.
Mapping
Every scan
complete.
reveals the way
Next body
to
to map
places
is
where
2.
I'll make my way. Explorers at heart, born to push the boundaries of art. Time to rise, time to fly, beyond what meets the eye. Beyond. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. I hear the call of distance, and I know I found my place.
Hey, Tutor Booter, welcome in. How are you this evening? That's good to know. We'll
Surface scanned by
muff that
50%.
one. Damn. Back to done it over here. Oh well. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing all right.
Surface scanned.
Small bodies to map.
I'm not kind. I'm just a suck up. Next system en route.
Is this the right way?
Frameshift drive charging.
Out here, about a quarter of the way around the galaxy, on the east side.
4,
Adjusting for jump.
2, 1.
Doing a loop around. If that's the plan. Traveling slow right now. I'm scanning and stuff. Normally, when I'm not streaming, I
Up for that.
honk and scoot more.
Swooping. Wheel swooping complete.
25 buddies. It is very aggressive, but you know, I have when I watch my VODs, and I sometimes pause a lot between talking, and it would like be all choppy and stuff. So I changed the settings to really give me some time to gather my wits and things before the music comes back up, you know. Because I'm slow like that. Hoping for an elusive green gas giant. Never found one of those before. I've seen them, but I've never found one on my own before. Wasn't green. Real stuff hidden here.
Through the stars in your ship, far from home.
I actually did. I just tweaked the ducking earlier before I started my stream. Increased the delay before they recovered the music.
Static storm. We watch you climb beyond the
And if anybody complains about not being able to hear the music or something, I will point them to my YouTube where I've got 2 hours of my music that I play on stream. 2-hour video there of just the music.
calls your name.
All AI generated. I think it's cool. I like it. I like most of it.
Every horizon calls your name.
There's another gas giant out.
Brand new suns, charting path, one by one. Strange new worlds underfoot, making tracks in the dust.
System scan.
You lead
No life found.
Frameshift drive charging.
no map to show which way to go. Every horizon calls your name.
Adjusting for jump.
Every horizon calls your
Interstellar shuttle loading range.
Every horizon calls your name. Into the dark you break new ground. Every horizon calls your name. Showed
Scanning
us
now.
all that we could fly past every wall up to the sky.
Fuel switch disengaged.
Oh, only 12 this time.
Every horizon calls your name.
Nothing. Nothing good.
Every horizon calls your name. Into the dark you break new ground. Every horizon calls your name.
Right.
God knows your name. Frequencies fading too far. Patterns pulse through the parse. Solitary signals sent beyond the boundaries we've bent. Ooh, beyond. Mapping
Nothing.
System
mathematical
scan complete.
precision points to
Frameshift
chart
drive
and
charging.
parse. Binary beauty burns bright through endless evening.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Each ping a piece of infinity.
Does anybody need me to show you on the galaxy map where I'm at?
Leaving system.
I think y'all probably already been here since the last time I showed you. If you're curious.
Constantly through cosmic curves.
10 minutes, I'm gonna have to take a break. To do it when the ads are running. But
Analyzing.
Commander base, decent source. Past planets.
no, I can do that. I'll snooze this ad. Now I might just take a break in 5 minutes. I don't need a long break. I just need to go to the bathroom to refill my coffee. Talking, I didn't notice the count. Looks like there are lots of bodies here, though. A bunch of orbit lines.
Silent signs sending home. Calculations carved in chrome. Light years lonely learning.
And it happens that sometimes I run into a system out here that someone's been in. Oh yeah, someone's been here. Ooh. Wrong way mulligan. Wow. See anything, any land? Oh, there's a landable. Anything from here?
Cosmic curse of destiny. Whoa.
Okay. Oh, I'll show again real quick where I'm at before I forget. In case you're curious, there's the galactic center, Sagittarius A. There's the bubble. I'm over to the right, over in the west, or the west side. There's Beagle Point over there. Almost a quarter of the way around. I plan on going all the way around. I've only been doing this, what, 3 days now? 4 days? 3 days. And my progress is vastly slowed when I am scanning for things. And if I'm doing it while I'm not streaming, I'm usually honking and scooping and just going and not worrying about doing exobiology and stuff. Then I'll stop at some point and do some.
Boom.
Leave traces in my heart.
Hills moving.
The void keeps calling out to me, but something holds me back.
Fuels hooking complete.
I scan the endless emptiness. Each signal brings me higher, but questions burn inside my mind as systems grow much brighter. Will they remember my name when all these stars fade away? Will they remember my
Bunch of icy bodies.
time and space? Remember my name. Remember my name. Dans le vide infini,
System
mauvais
scan
aussi
complete.
savoir. Les étoiles
Frameshift
m'appellent
drive
ici.
charging.
C'est mon dernier. Et je cherche l'impossible dans ce
Yeah, I'll be
grand
taking a break in a couple of minutes when the ad gets getting ready to run.
Adjusting for jump.
world we've never
That's quite something.
My heart beats faster as I fly. Will they remember my name when all these stars fade away? Will they
Analyzing
remember my name? Or will I drift through time and space?
12 buttons.
In the silence between the stars, I question why I roam, but every new discovery makes this path my own.
Alright, ads are going to start in a minute, so much here. I'm just going to throttle back. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go grab a coffee and go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. Whew. See, the kitten cats are disturbed from me walking through there a little bit. They'll get over it. Where were we? Hey, Copper Tennis, welcome in. You know what I'm doing? Same thing I always do. Gotta get catch my breath now.
Body 8. Neon atmospheric landable with light. Landable with atmosphere.
Open this back. Consistency is a virtue. Oh, to be young
Body
again.
5. Neon atmospheric landable
These are just
with
cheap
light.
bacteria that it's
Landable
finding.
with atmosphere.
I'm gonna go
Body
get
6.
coffee downstairs. I have to go
Neon
down the
atmospheric
stairs.
Landable. Landable with atmosphere.
Plus, to get in, I've got the cats pinned in there, and I have to step over that barricade, which is getting kind of high. Actually, I have to remove part of the barricade, but part that's left I still have to step over. So I'm not gonna be able to keep those cats pinned up much longer.
Body 4.
Getting to where they can, they're gonna be able to just go right over that. The mother cat
Landable
does.
with atmosphere.
The mother cat just goes right over it to go see them
Body
and
1.
stuff.
Neon atmospheric
Nothing but
landable
cheap
with
ass
light.
bacteria. Nothing
Landable
here
with
yet.
atmosphere.
One more. Everything's got one
Neon
bacteria.
atmospheric landable with life.
System scan.
Landable with atmosphere.
Every star I
Not going to do it. Not just for
Frameshift
bacteria.
drive charging.
deep in the night when the end
What you been doing with yourself?
tried.
Jumping to next system.
My heart beats with
I once told, well, I had a boss that told me I had a problem saying no. Because people would come to me, you know, for, get me to do stuff. He told me I need to learn to say no to people. And a lot of times it was just easier to do it myself than it was to explain it to
Fuel scooping.
somebody else. I don't mean like trying to teach somebody to do it because it's part of their job, but you know, sometimes people would come to me with special requests for data or something. And they could do it, you know, but it's just quicker for me to do it myself, you know. But yeah, I definitely have a problem saying no. I did have. I don't care anymore, but I was Superman, you know.
Charging.
Master of everything. Or jack of all trades, master of none, you know. But still, that's a good compliment, though. Tell your boss that your paycheck needs to reflect that.
4,
Force adjustment.
3, 2,
endless universe. I finally found my place.
I need to make you a mod. You're not adverse to that.
They said the stars were
Completing system
Turning out to be
standby.
just a real regular.
fuel scooping. System scan complete.
My mods usually don't have to do anything, but you know.
Fuel scooping complete.
Cardigan was here. Mission log shows countless worlds.
I've worked for 2 companies where I was the highest paid person. I'd still be working for one of them, but they wanted me to move to California. After about 5 years, they decided they were going to bring everybody in-house, and they wanted to move me to Irvine, California, and I said, no. Not no, but hell no.
Every jump I take,
Give me a second if I can figure out how to do this here.
universe, I finally found my place.
Can't be. Okay. You're no longer a VIP. You're no longer a VIP. Made you a moderator instead. Did not notice how many bodies were talking. Now you got a sword.
Restless every night.
Oh, thank you. No. Thank you.
Stay away from
It means it's just 2 stars. So
Frameshift drive charging.
need mod. I'm such a big time streamer. Yeah, I'm still there.
4,
I'm such a big time streamer, and there's so many people in my chat causing trouble all the time. I need a mod. 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
to feel its power.
Someday.
Data income.
fuel scooping.
9 bodies. Perfect. I like between 5 and 15 bodies.
Fuel scooping complete.
Doesn't take long to find out that there's nothing here. Well, you probably make money at it though. I don't know what that's like. Not sure I would want to be a really big streamer that made a lot of money. I don't need tax problems. All I need is someone like Mr. Beast or somebody to come in and donate $10,000. You know, an instant tax problem. I wonder if they think about that before they donate money or something. Persona and shock effect? Well, crap, I'm lacking on both. Right, where are you hiding at? Ah. Alright, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Better be a gas giant here with a big bunch of moons hiding. It's not green, damn it. Don't want a green gas giant. I'll find one sooner or later. I'm serious though. I would.
System scan complete.
I'm not. You're pretty lonesome at that. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna say. Oh, I was serious though about the tax issues and crap. While I would be very thankful, I guess, if somebody came in with a good sum of money, you know, enough to cause a tax issue. That's like, you know, that's like winning a really expensive car and not being able to afford the insurance on it or something, you know. I'll try not to ban you tonight by accident. Apologies for that. I did not mean to do that. You weren't here on the other stream. I was trying to ban a bot. And the text scrolled just as I was clicking the ban button, and it scrolled Coppertunus' name there, and I banned him by accident. I'm not really worried about it. You've already said that, but I still want to know I didn't mean to do it. Feel bad. A little bit. Very promising either. And chances to be disappointed.
Body 3. Argon atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry.
We have 4 bios, and we have bacteria, fonticula, fungoidia, and osses. Now the fungoidia and the osses, over 3 million, might go there. Let's see what else is here. Only doing it because it's something to do.
My fear turns into wonder as I
could find some fungoidia while ago. It turned out to be really easy.
Body 1. Argon atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry.
Much the same exact thing the other planet. Yeah, it's up there. Reason. Mama cat. What is it doing now on the camera?
What lies beyond the edge of everything I know?
Scan complete.
Argon atmospheric.
Same four things again.
Landable with
Man.
atmosphere.
Breaking free from gravity, I'm on my own. What lies beyond the edge
Alright, let's go see what we're up against.
I've known. Gone everything we've known.
Oh, nice. Fun is it end tonight?
Standing at the edge, you look ahead. Not a single footprint where you tread. Maps show nothing but endless dark. Just your courage like
Yeah, this is a looper shame because I wasn't paying attention.
turn away, you press on through. Every mile takes you somewhere new. The path before you stretches wide. No one else has tried. Beyond the edge,
2 billion is just mining for 2 hours after work. Is that talking about you made 2 billion in 2 hours or just 2 hours each day after work?
The Cardi in a demonstration of piloting skill has performed 25 loops of shame. Pitiful.
instruments point to distant shores where no one's ever been before. Each
The only reason I'm
morning
doing this
brings
is I'm gonna go look at the other male cat Alan. Is this Fungoidia says I've never found it in this sector or whatever before. I'm probably not gonna find it here either. Depending if it's the type that's in the rough terrain. By virtual work that you get to work on after the initial work. Work your real job just so you can pay for your gaming job. Oh, it's not bad at all.
Scanned by 50%.
That's for platinum? Sucked it.
Surface scan complete.
May host a new personal codex entry.
The message that you
Ask if Fungoidia is that.
this track for those who dare follow you and make your vision
Not a fan of Fungoidia.
beyond the edge.
Platinum, alright. I have a platinum hotspot in my colonized system.
Wait another day.
You have to mine that in a specific system, or could you mine it anywhere, but you just have to turn it in somewhere more special? Of course, it's going to be in the rough terrain. I can tell already. We get down here and I'll go, nope, screw this. I ain't doing it.
Orbital flight engaged.
You can mine anywhere? Okay. Yeah, but I'll get down here and go, nope, ain't doing it. I can find the Fungoidia, but I won't be able to find a place to land. You know, I don't know if you heard me earlier or yesterday, last time I streamed. I found out I do not have an SRV. Who goes exploring and stuff? I mean, serious exploring and don't bring an SRV. Not that I use mine that often, but I was going to use it at the Crystal Shards. Went to get in it and I didn't have it.
Distance stars. Every pulling strong.
This might not be too bad, brain-wise. Probably just means it'll be hard to find. 0.24G. Okay. Well, yeah, when you need it. I'm just gonna shoot up some crystal shards and gather some materials, but oh well. I did shoot them with the handgun and looked on the ship to see what kind of material it was dropping. But ruthenium or something like that. Yeah, we were talking about metals the other day. You know, so I guess you were here when I was talking. Did that. It was you that said that you used ruthenium and stuff for the pipes or something at your work. That's somebody else. Looks like osseous. There we go. Yeah, but you. What you got here? Good. Look. Almost some landing gear though. Nose. Forgot I had the camera on. I'm sitting there picking my nose and rubbing it. Really impressive.
So far behind. But every step into unknown space.
I've been told I have a large nose. When I was an instructor in the Air Force, I was out on break with a group of students. And they all planned it that when I turned, they all ducked at the same time. Snide comment about my nose.
3.7 million. Minimum sample distance 3.
Not the only time anyone's ever said anything about the size
First
of my
partial
nose
sample
before, though.
collected.
I don't think it's abnormally large, but it's still, it was hilarious what they did. They got the whole class to do it too. Oh, we gotta go for this 300 meters. Is there more of them here? See some more.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Light years from your touch. Star charts and silence. Just me and the void. Breaking new ground. Each day I fly further past worlds no one's seen. But every new distance brings you back to me. The void between us grows, but my heart beats stronger.
Hey, Admiral Sindog, welcome in. I am well, thank you. Well, you enjoy your lurk. It's good to see you. I don't know Admiral Sandog. He's a fellow streamer. A little bit more professional at it than I am. Sad to say, that's the low bar. Still, there's that going for it. Alright, come on, where are you hiding at? No, there's more right here.
Beyond the last outpost where no maps can guide. I'm charting the darkness with you on my mind. The void between us grows, but my heart beats stronger.
Well, thank you. I don't know. No, I play the game and stream. Not sure I would call that content creation. My part. That and my width. No, makes it entertaining, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh, come on. Where are you hiding at? Supposed to be everywhere around here. Freaking Fungoidia. Normally I'd say if it's Fungoidia, it'll be somewhere that I can't land at. This type of Fungoidia seems to be, at least the first patch was easy. There we go. It was easy to find. Well, this is a big patch too. I wonder if it's... Doesn't that look perfectly natural, that line right there? Y'all see that? Straight line of them. That looks like that might be 300 meters across. So if I sample over here on this edge, maybe I can get the last sample on the other side of this. We'll see. Yes, I probably will fly instead of walking the 300 meters because I'm not sure it's 300 meters.
Far from home, guide my path. Stars are vast.
Yeah, straight line of them. Oh well. Meters matter, so.
Chart the way, day by day. Guide me true.
Second partial sample collected.
Thank you for that, Copper Tunis. I'm sure he appreciates it. I went for the longest time. I'd see him post on Twitter, and I would post back and comment and say hi, and and like his comments. But I never could catch him streaming. Then I figured out I didn't follow him. And I caught him a couple of times now, but his hours are kind of opposite of mine, so it's difficult sometimes for me to get some people.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Hey, Jasmine Space, thank you for the follow. I think we're too close. Damn it. Find another patch.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
It's bound to be another huge patch of this stuff around.
Systems new, ancient life, future bright. Got me true, past systems new, endless sight, into night, beyond all boundaries, charting depths, breaking boundaries.
None of mice is here all the time. Mice is the first one in chat. Even before my stream starts. I don't know why though. Oh, even the rocks disappeared. Come on.
Cosmic dance, take the, make the leap.
Alright guys, in 2 minutes it'll be my birthday. This is my time. What is that? Just a rock? I didn't think it was from Goya, I just wonder what the hell it is. Okay, well, what's on the other side of this hill?
Guide me true, past systems new, ancient light, future bright.
Yeah, you're talking about me, my birthday? Your birthday is on the 8th or the 7th? Oh, ads are running. Oh, thank you very much. Oh wow, mine's the 8th also. That's cool. Knew I liked you for some reason. I think we could have had a birthday, whoa, ground, birthday stream collab.
Another system on my
I am just
screen.
flying around, not really even looking. I'm sure some patch of this fungoidio eventually will jump up in my face.
Scanner comes alive. Feel the ship beneath me hum. Every jump takes me further out. Getting closer to who I'll be.
Okay, don't make me go back up to orbit and come back down somewhere else just to find one freaking sample list. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have any of the other samples of it, but since I have 2 of them already.
Find something in me. Changes who I thought I'd be. Each one I find sets something free. Out here is where I learn to see.
Oh, I won't be awake. After the server tick, even before the server tick, I most likely will not be awake.
Touchdown on a
It's midnight now already.
dust.
But if I am awake, I'll let you know.
Readings fill my suit display.
I've never done a collab stream before since they started doing that.
Who I am.
I don't need a huge patch of these things. I just need one.
Different person than before.
That's not. Hope that's rocks now. There ain't nowhere to land down here.
Each one I find something in
Oh, you know, when in doubt, move about.
each one I find sets something free.
In my luck, I'll have doubled back.
Face the void and found my
Come on, this is a beautiful area. There should be a big patch of it right here. Womb escape day. Oh, man. Yeah, I escaped from the womb many years ago. Many. Cow for all seasons made me this.
not to map the galaxy, but to map the depths within. Each one I find something in me. Changes who I thought I'd
Made that for me.
free.
Hey, that's why I like this game so much, other than I like the game, but there are a lot of mature individuals that play this game. Yeah, it is. Hey, Options, welcome in. It's Admiral Sandog's birthday, too. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Commander.
Oh my god. Voice attack, humble as always.
Screens lit up in front of me. Another
Okay, I'm about to
system
blow this joint and coat to orbit and come back down just for this one last sample of Fungoidia.
out in the black.
There's a big plane over here. Let's go look.
But somewhere past the stars I see.
There's a perfect plane for it. Nice huge area.
1,000 light years out, but I'm never alone. Every signal sent becomes a path back home. When space gets quiet, that's when
Surprised I haven't scraped the ground yet. I usually do that at least once or twice a stream.
chose to know.
Especially in this Mandalay. Its undercarriage is so low and I've got my gear down. So. Well, force pit.
A world of purple skies left my footprints first to rise over mountains. No one here to speak out loud, but every scan and every sight gets sent back through the night.
Well, Excuse me. Well, I understand your context there. Bored may not be exactly the right word. I understand what you're saying.
Every signal sent becomes a path back home. When space gets quiet, that's when I know.
I'm not having any joy here.
We chose
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we'll check on top of this hill here, and then I'll go back up to orbit and come back down in a different spot. Yeah, look at all this. Whoa! Back up, back up, back up, back up. All this prime real estate here. Come on. Come. Be right there. There we go.
but every world I've come to find leads others here.
Got threatened to go back up to orbit. And it knew not to mess with me.
Together now goes further than we dreamed.
Maybe they had too much to drink. Well, that's possible. That's possible. I can't comment too much about your parents. I don't know them very well or anything, so or at all.
Light years out, but I'm never alone.
All right, it's not the last one of these frickin' things.
When space gets quiet, that's when I know we're all connected.
I am not going to the other planets to do this. Oh, I like the color of this atmosphere.
Landing gear retracted.
Looking up at stars tonight.
Little fun.
Saw the mission born in flight.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sign my name and now I roll.
4, 3,
Following
2,
footsteps
1.
through the
Engage.
stars. Learning what
Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
footsteps of giants. Following where the goddess leads.
Frameshift drive charging.
Following in the footsteps of giants. This is everything I need. Ooh, everything I need.
Hey, Jazz, I'm reading your comment, Jazz. I'm sorry. Your grandfather, you played the original version, huh? On his Acorn. Was that fun? I mean, I've seen the original version. But then again, I'm a person that used to play Star Trek on text and ASCII keyboard, so with ASCII characters, so that'd be better than nothing.
Learning what it means to fly.
Telescoping complete.
Following
We have orbit lines here. Blacker's been in this system before me.
Following in the footsteps of giants. This is everything I need.
See who it is. Forky. Here I am in the middle of nowhere, running into systems that people have been to. Football, we got any life? One biological. Oh, that's got to be Informing. We shall go get it. And to make sure it's Informing. Did y'all see that? Just in case, if you're not an experienced explorer, if someone has been in a system before you, and I know some of you have heard this before, already know it, and they've mapped it, you just click on the planets. First, you notice, that there's no first footfall, and that's a good thing. And you can click on the planetary information, and you can see what features there are. And this one has one biological. So I know there's life there, and from experience, the nitrogen atmosphere with one thing is usually informing bacteria. Saves you the trouble of having to scan everything, which I'm doing anyway, but
Body 3.
it's informing.
Nitrogen atmospheric landable with life. Landable with atmosphere.
8 million, or almost 9 million base value, so we will go get it.
Black, no turning back.
Mama cat is there comforting the babies now. They didn't need comforting. They actually act like they're nursing, but I don't think they're actually nursing. Habit.
Will the stars remember
Go to planet 3.
eternity's fate? Will they speak of your flame?
That's the mama cat there, the bigger cat. Not much bigger than them though. Look at the other cat playing with her tail. Kitty cat time's over. Yep, those are kitties. You want one? I have 4 extra kitties. Kittens. Drag that.
Each pulse a new frontier as you draw near. Breaking through the
I don't have the camera in high def. I've got it in standard definition. I could switch it, but then I'd have to resize everything. I don't want to do this. We want to go to planet 3.
while your name will they speak of your flame?
Let me see how bad is it going to change.
Deep within
It's going to take me to the login. Because it
you trod the unknown shores, leave footprints in the cosmic sands. Every beacon that you light guides those who dare to chase the endless frontiers.
better now.
call beyond space. Will the stars remember your name?
I know. I can. Oh, it's locked up. I can
They speak of your flame.
get with them and they just play.
Will they
Or they'll sit in my lap. It depends, but when I feed them, it's so funny. See all those little white bowls there? That's what I typically, if I'm feeding them canned food, I put it, there. That way, you spread them apart so they can each individually have one. But even then, even though their bowl's got food in it, they'll go to and push another kitten out of the way.
through endless night?
I'm a big cat person. Probably know. And that black cat's the tuxedo cat. It looks very much like the father cat. But the father cat was huge. Friendly though? Oh my gosh. Things back to normal here. I'm gonna get back to people say cats are antisocial and stuff like that. None of my cats are antisocial. They're all social animals. They're social in their group. They're social to me. They like to be in the same room as I am. Like if I sit and watch TV, most of them will come in and just lay on the couch or, just be in the same room. Oh, well, that's nice though. Not that your cat died. But that's a nice thought. Well, my dear cats have, well, the ones that have passed away are buried outside in the yard. I've got a couple of acres of land. typical snowball where Foreman's at. Not always, but pretty common with you on snowballs. Lorky didn't map this one either, so. Well, they do. They have their moments where they're not real sociable, but they have their person. Each one has its own personality too.
Surface scan complete.
They're not all same. They have their each distinct personality. Even those kittens have different personalities. One of them, the little light-colored tan one with white feet, I think it is. If I go in there, it always jumps up on my lap, sitting down in there. The other cats would like play with my shoestrings and stuff like that, but this cat always, either that or it climbs up on my shoulder. I never had a cat when I was a kid. The neighbors had a cat. I tried to pet it one time and it bit me. So I wasn't really a cat person at that particular moment when I was younger. Had a really cool dog though. But for some reason, at some point in time, I became a cat person. Probably the first time I pet a cat that didn't bite me. I was serious. This cat was just sitting on top of the car, and I just reached up to pet it, and it was a neighbor's cat, and it just chomped me in the palm of my hand. Had 4 little puncture wounds. It's okay though. Hopefully this informant will be abundant and easy to see. Much more time do we have until the server tick? 2 more hours? Okay, good. I was only going to go about another half hour or so anyway. I don't like this terrain at all. Let's find some flat terrain. Come on. Smooth terrain. Where you at? I know there's some here. Oh, there's it's got to be here somewhere. Sometimes this stuff's hard to find, though. It'll be here. And when you're looking for stuff like this, once you see it the first time, your eyes get kind of trained on spotting it. It's not going to be in that terrain, I can tell you, though. Over here in this smoother section. Doubt, look about. Log entry 2185. Landing gear deployed. High ground. Let's not hit the ground. Touchdown on new ground. Want to damage my hull yet? Still way early in this trip. All right, Anonymous, thank you very much for coming in. Appreciate it.
They said I was mad to venture this deep beyond no navigation. But every new world I discover speaks in pure revelation. Cause the void speaks to me in frequencies unknown. Every pulsar and star shows me where to roam. I'm just following signals nobody else hears. Mapping paths through the dark.
Hopefully the others will be relatively easy to find. You have to go 500 meters. Yeah.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Sometimes in the silence between the stars, I feel you pulling me on, like gravity's force across endless dark, showing me where I belong.
Forgive me if I don't talk much. I'm looking. You know me in multitasking. If I'm talking, trying to say anything intelligent, I'm not playing.
Nothing passed through the dark, leaving no fears, no entry. Final thought, today's decline. The cosmos and I, our paths intertwined.
No one's even asked how old I am. And I appreciate that. I should change my stream title. It's my birthday. Come in and say hi or something. See if that works to bring some suckers in, you know? Oh, there's some.
Each pulse of light reveals new worlds beyond compare. These empty spaces call.
Alright, try to figure out where level is and see if we can land. Well, you know, it was Admiral Sandog's birthday, too. We both have the same birth date. Day of birth. I don't know what year he was born in. Where is this crap at before I actually land? Where is it at? Where'd it go? It was right here. I hate it when I do that. There it is. See if we can do this.
Ships log another dawn on planets strange and new.
I don't care if I land on it. Just land and get this over with.
My radar pings the night as stellar storms ignite.
What's wrong with this terrain here? It's behind me.
Further than ships can sail, past where the brave turn back, following stellar trails, down every astral track.
You mean the day it was released? Or the first contact? Yeah, that's the one that had the first warp flight. And the board time thing.
Second partial sample collected.
For my birth date predates pretty much everything, even Star Trek itself, the original series.
In the vastness I am free. Every star's a destiny.
That's cool. One more sample to go, 500 meters.
Minimum distance reached.
Been seen
You've
before.
traveled over 500
That's where
meters
I
from
make my
previous
home.
sample.
Breaking through cosmic
Matter. April 5th, well, their birthday wasn't too long ago.
far
Look,
beyond
just
the
a smudge.
star, a beacon in the night.
I gather you're a Star Trek fan.
Endless black.
If you know that much detail. Or is that just coincidence because it's your birthday? Happen to remember it.
Like new worlds come into sight. My heart beats with the flight. 10,000 stars are calling out my name. Through asteroid fields and solar flame. This is the life I chose to live.
Next generation music. How old are you? You can't be that old. Or maybe you can be. I don't know how did that come out.
First footprints on a crimson's shore. Life forms we've never seen before. The data streams back home.
33? More than half my age. Less than half my age. Now, I had a birthday.
The edge is burning strong. Each jump propels me on to worlds where I belong.
Sample selection complete.
10,000 stars.
I bet he's gonna say Picard since, you know, he fell in love with Next Generation.
Solar flame. This is the life I chose to lead, following where the stars will lead.
Here we got our informant.
Landing gear retracted.
Breaking trails to kingdom come. Every scan and every flight shows what lies beyond. For those who dare to make believe.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's starting in 1 minute.
10,000 stars are calling out my name.
You know, I like Janeway, Cisco also. I like Picard too, don't get me wrong. I even like Kirk, and there's a reason I like Kirk, because we share a name. Oh, really? Huh. What about the captain of the, have you ever watched Enterprise? Next system en route.
Selecting next system en route.
Under sufferance. I kind of liked it.
Systems nominal, course remains steady.
I mean, I always thought the banter between Kirk and Spock, especially in the movies, was really good. I always enjoyed that. It didn't seem to be so, I don't know, forced or something. It seemed pretty natural.
Breaking transmission, lost in position. Light years behind me, no one can feel too far from
Strange New Worlds, I like that. I like that also. I didn't like, well, I won't say I didn't like it, but I'm not a big fan of Star Trek Discovery. But Strange New Worlds, I really like that.
too far from home. Commander's log day 2190.
I don't even know who the first person
Filing data for
name is. You know, and I picked Janeway. Wasn't there a pilot or something that she was in?
Where are you? Vision concession, on-site concession, mighty behind me.
Four bodies.
Too far for home, can't find her. Too far for home.
Oh, this is gonna suck. There's nothing here. Not going to be anything. If there is anything, it's going to be
Body A8.
ponticula and
Neon atmospheric
bacteria.
landable. Landable with atmosphere. Body A2. Neon rich atmospheric landable. Landable with atmosphere.
There's some truth to that, Carpetoonis. I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot to compare it to. However, I think characters kind of matured quite a bit. I'm waiting for the next season of Strange New Worlds, though, to see this Gorn battle, I guess. Not Gorn battle from their finale. I mean, that promises to be a really good cinematic event if they don't screw it up. Hopefully they'll do something more than just drop a photon torpedo on them.
Far beyond the maps, where signals fade, just a steady pulse, leading the way, breaking through
Body
the
A7.
dark.
Bacteria.
Neon atmospheric landable
Neon,
with
I
life.
knew it.
Landable with atmosphere.
That time can't erase. Our echoes span light years, through time,
Body
through
A3.
space.
And again.
Atmospheric landable with life. Landable with atmosphere.
Find out here, no one can replace. Our echoes span
Nothing
like
here.
years.
Alright, guys. I have one or two more systems before I call it a night here. I'm gonna go have second dinner. Stream. Made too much for my regular dinner, so I ate half of it earlier and I'll eat the other half. And I have to put icing on my cake. I made a cake today. I'm gonna put icing on it so I can partake. No, it's not a birthday cake. I just make at least one, possibly 2 cakes a week. There you go. I say I had no clue who the person is. I knew that there was another before Janeway, or they were, whatever, but didn't know the name. That's a cool name, though. Who is that?
Scanning for information.
Well, I'm going to see who that is. Hang on. Oh.
Just breathing and believing that somewhere ahead something waits, something changes.
I've seen that. I'm looking. There's a flashback thing from or clip of that episode. I think I've seen that. Certainly didn't know her name, though. There's a gas giant here, but will it be green? Find the sun. Dodged a bullet on that one.
Body 3. Neon atmospheric landable. Landable with atmosphere.
System scan complete.
It's not green.
Frameshift drive charging.
Did you know her name from memory, or did you have to go Google that or something, Coppertunus? Please tell me you Googled that. You get her name and spell it correctly.
Of course it does.
3, 2, 1.
Scanning.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
8 bodies and stars are some things to look at. Nothing good. Yeah, I can understand the spelling. There's no way I'd, especially with the special character or whatever in the name. You know how to type that on a keyboard. What alt combinations that has, unless I guess at least on a US style keyboard, I don't know. There'd be nothing here.
System scan complete.
Alright, one more system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, I can understand you remember her name, but I remember how to spell it. That's like, what's 7 of 9?
Adjusting for
I have no idea what her name is. But I watch her all the time, you know. Jerry Ryan, yeah, see? I could remember, I'm really horrible with names anyway.
done.
That's weird. I mean, I have trouble with names, and I can remember a couple, though.
System scan
Like
complete.
Mary and Bob or something like that. I can remember that, but I can't remember individually Mary or Bob, you know, a lot of times. 3 bodies, 3 stars.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, what is her name? I have no idea. I'm trying to remember the Vulcan, Lady Vulcan's name on Enterprise. Can't even remember her character name. Capal, yeah, that's it. Jolene, yeah. If I hear the name, I remember who she is, but
Fuel scooping.
12 bodies. I remember more names from the original series,
Complete.
you know, than the others. Yeah. I've seen some interviews of her when she would talk about her costumes that you had to squeeze, or they fit her in. And I appreciate the fact that they did. I'm not getting a good feeling from this system either. You hiding little fella.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Adjusting for
Three,
duration.
two, one.
Have you seen any recent pictures of like Kate Mulgrew or whatever her name was? I think I saw last picture I saw of her was from some sci-fi convention or something. She was at. How did this system get into my route plan? If this route planning gets to be too difficult, I can open up the types of stars. I might. Well. He's gotten older. See that.
Body C2. Neon
I
atmosphere.
don't know what, if anything, she's
Landable
been
with
in
atmosphere.
recently or in the last decade, really.
Body C1. Neon atmospheric landable. Landable with atmosphere.
System scan complete.
Think about it, I might be shooting my mouth off. Might be the wrong person. Let me.
I remember when I was afraid to leave.
Now she's what, 70 years old now? According to Google.
But something pulled me further than before. Past the lines
You
they
would prefer to
said
remember
I
her from the show.
into what I meant to be. The fear gets weaker as infinity sets me free. The void becomes home where stars guide my way. I'm never alone.
Oh, I remember that.
Leaving system.
2, 1.
Charts and maps can't show you what I found. In the spaces where there's no familiar sound. Every system tells a different tale.
I was gonna say every
Completing
type
system
of
scan. Standby.
genre, whatever Star Trek has some sexual thing, whether it's Spock in a mock time or T'Pol in a mock time or 7 to 9's business there. But I don't really remember anything from Enterprise quite like that. Scoop Star Scoop, jeez. At least it is scoopable. I got a big old scoop.
Scooping complete.
They said I'd lose myself out here, but I found truth.
Tilting like a pinball machine.
Now every boundary seems less. The further out I
On
reach
far,
today,
yeah.
I understand that home's not where we have to stay.
And you gotta tell me, you gotta admit it, that you admired their decontamination scene.
Now I
Body
send
6.
this message
Neon
back
atmospheric landable. Landable with
from the
atmosphere.
edge of everything.
Definitely some points to be made there.
Body 7. Neon atmospheric
When you
landable.
feel that calling
Landable
in
with
your
atmosphere.
soul, let it take you where you need to go. The void becomes home, where stars guide my way. I'm never alone in the endless.
I may be old, but I'm not dead.
System scan complete.
That being said, guys, I think I am going to call it's for the evening. So, y'all want to raid anybody? I don't even know how much longer we have before. Oh, you know, you're not wrong. The best character. He did a really good job in that that character. Didn't he do a crossover one time with one of the other series? Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a night. So who would y'all like to raid, if anybody? You know who's on. Raided Fiery Toad last night. Someday I'd like to raid this girl, Kath Rose. I used to watch her play, and someday now she never gets anyone watching her stream anymore. Sunny side up. DJ Reese is on. Boss Lady B. Anybody got any suggestions? Recommendations? I'll pick somebody. As long as they're speaking English and playing Elite. English is optional. Yeah, I like Boss Lady B. She's okay. That's the doctor, right? The regular doctor on Deep Space Nine. Okay, Boss Lady B. That works for me, guys. I'll go say hi. Say bye. Thanks very much for coming in and hanging out. And let's go. Thanks again, 07 Commanders. Appreciate y'all coming in. Good to see you guys again. Jazz, welcome anytime. Thank you.
Aft explorer drifting through the dark we roam. Scanners up, signals strong. Every system's a map, every scan's a song. From the edge of the void to the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Aliens signals beneath the sky. Exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. From the edge of the void to the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky. Exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. Earth-like worlds untouched and wild. Pirates out there with fury piled. Between the peace and danger's call, Bacardi stands strong, never will fall. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. Boots hit the ground, scanners ping alive. Biological wonders in the deep survive. Through the nebula's reach, to the stars untamed, every new discovery adds to the game. But there's danger out there in the pirate zone. Federal Corvettes, engines moan. Locked in tight, no mercy given. When pirates attack, it's survival driven. Between the stars and battles fought, he never loses the mission he's got. Life in the black, born for the quest. Bacardi pushes on, never needs rest. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small. Commander Bacardi answers the call. Exploring the mysteries, fighting the foe. In the galaxy's depths, it's where he'll go. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small.